Welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. We have for you, from the lower bracket of the Majora's Mask Randomizer 2024 Challenge Cup, a round one matchup between ShanaanBread and Skyygoro. On tracking, we have Alley Oops and Base Point, and I'll pass it over to our commentators, Brigo Bash and the other section. Take it away, you two.
Hello.
Thank you, VT Slasher. So, Brigal, who do you think is going to have the more interesting routing?
I'm gonna go with Shan. She has a tendency, she really likes to go west early, even if she doesn't have much to do there.
So, immediate, gonna hit Owl, gonna check the grotto.
Yep.
Maybe with a bottle will be good. I always love heading west as soon as possible if I get a bow.
Yeah, I mean, if it's a Zora start, that's gonna work out really well for her.
Ah, yes, I forgot about the transformation starts. It is S5, of course.
It still is, yeah.
Spirit Zero is going to be very strong. Pirate's Fortress Exterior, probably the best choice if it's a Zora start. And for my screen, Sky is already off. I'm not sure if it's desynced or not on your end. It's desynced on my end.
A little. It's not too bad though. I just see it's a Goron start.
Now, I don't know these two runners' routes. I have been training Sky a little, but then it's been a while since I've seen Sky do a race, so I'm not sure what exactly his route's going to be, whether it be like a 9-minute opener or if he's going to do Old Lady or not. Have you seen these runners run recently before?
Mostly Shan I've been watching. Sky hasn't been playing that much MM lately.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit. He's been playing some Ocarina of Time, the wrong game, but...
So we're going to see Sky head into Terminal Field Pillar Grotto. It's a grotto that I personally never get around to. Is there a particular reason to grabbing the stick with a Goron start? Maybe for just P-Hat strats?
Yeah, most likely. I mean, also, if you're going to grab the chest anyway, then maybe you end up in Graveyard this cycle or something.
All Knight's Mask, it seems to be on the NCT HP. Hope to see some deviation and not see our runners do like an 18-minute Old Lady.
Rip Beavers. Should still be a sometimes hit, in my opinion, but there we go.
Yeah, I agree with that sentiment. Seems like Sky's going to be the first one to the Gossip Grotto. And I think this is a good use of the time right before 8. But it seems like Shan will be the first to the ECT chest that Sky already did peek.
Well, Dampy is dead. So Clock Town is foolish.
It's pretty wasteful.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mask of Truth. This is going to go really well with All Knight's Mask. Ooh, RTI. This could really burn Shan if Shan doesn't get to checking Gossip Grotto sooner or later.
Yeah, that's a Sphere Zero Punch Rock.
Yeah. There's also a good way of peeking this chest here. As Goron, you just peek the top left. Since he's tall enough, you are able to peek that chest, and it was small brown. So this grotto will make or break if it's going to be a nice seed or is it going to be a very long seed. Small gold, that's not good.
LTK, did we see what was on Cafe?
I did not see because I was still refreshing. Does anyone know if that's required? Anything ambiguous? I'm hoping more for Toilet Hand than anything. Wath Paper. Could be Wath Paper. I wonder if Sky is gonna just double check and peek it. Or maybe Sky knows and is not gonna decide to turn it in. No? Misclick? Misclick.
Okay, I thought for a second he was gonna turn it in. Terminal Field War, thanks.
Nothing good seen so far. We're just progressing our time, getting that reservation mix up, and then probably gonna progress our time. Aroma in office, and then the ECT chest.
Northport Town.
We have all of our Way of the Heroes already. Road to Icona, Termina Field, and what was that, North Clocktown?
Yeah, so that all-night mask. Potentially.
So we got Sky having the RTI walk, which was paper. Not very helpful. And then we got Shen with the North Clocktown walk and the all-nights mask. I really hope Shan gets the RTI toilet paper and is just immediately thinking about just pushing short long, or possibly even going to day 3 with the Mask of Truth as well. You can easily be getting your toilet hand done real quick.
Yeah.
This is one variation of a 9-minute grandma that I've seen Sky do, where he prefers to, if on Goron start, to grab the CT ferry in East Clocktown. But this does have the effect of possibly missing Guru, which Sky always seems to forget most of the time. So hopefully it doesn't happen this time around.
Yeah, that's one reason I don't do that, the Goron Pound to grab the Fury. I mean, I think it's good, but I don't want to miss Guru, so I do, you know, the classic double time and laundry pool.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So far, we've gotten a wallet and Mask of Truth in East Clocktown. We don't know if it's foolish or not, but everything's just routing pretty well for possibly getting Bank 1 and 2 done real quick. Wondering where Sky got all the money from. Probably from opening some small browns. I don't recall Sky ever going for reds like how Shannon did.
Yeah, he did get like 20 from the brown chest and the pillar grotto. I don't know where else.
As always with S5s, not all seeds are going to be very explosive. So it may take a while until like we get to like day 2 or day 3 that we start seeing some major divergence with new items pushing our runners into different directions. So this match, it's a winners bracket 2, is it?
I want to say this is losers 1.
Is this losers? Oh no. Losers bracket round 1 or 2?
I'm just double checking.
It's lower bracket round 1. So this is the final match between these two runners.
Yeah.
And I like it that they're doing an agreement right before the race. Try to make a fun run out of it. Pretty sure Sky is probably just gonna head for the dongos after. Good stone check. And then easy money. Time of day is just a little abysmal though. But I don't think Sky has done swordsman school, so that's gonna help a little.
GBT is straight foolish.
That is our... We have all our Watts and Foolishes already. I think Sky's probably gonna get Old Lady done probably like around like 12 minutes, and Shan's probably gonna get it around 18. So there's gonna be a good 6-minute gap lead. And I wonder how that's gonna change the fate of this race.
Bomb choose on short story, okay.
And I don't assume we're going to be seeing that long story anytime soon, even though
Yeah.
North Blufftown is WA. I personally would be progressing my time and just running it through, even just checking staff room and just calling it a cycle there to just go back into day 1 night is a strong play.
Oh, eats a snowball, damn.
And so far, we didn't get anything good in terms of field, right? Oh, we got Camaro's mask. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Just got that recently. Chance progressing time. Not really much of a time difference. Not really much.
Okay.
Very ambiguous tournament of field Wath. With the remaining time Sky does have, could possibly decide to go to Observatory. You got 2 checks. You got Business Scrub and the Moonsteer itself.
Yeah, I was just thinking if we had any observatory openers, we might have known already.
It probably would have routed really well for an Observatory opener this seed because it ended up having the wallet on Aroma in office, and you would probably check that at some point before heading into the scrub.
Yeah, and you usually have the 100 rupees from the dongos as well before you go to Business Scrub.
Seems like Shan is not really utilizing Goron to the fullest potential.
Yeah, she also stabbed P-Hat with Kokiri Sword.
To be fair, like, if I don't have sticks and I have Goron or Kokiri Sword, I would be going for Kokiri Sword. It's only an safe strats and doesn't make it through. It's all about the timing. I think it's honestly much better for the runner to do safe strats with Goron because it's 3 punches over, what is it, 12 stabs?
Yeah, 12 jump slashes. Well, I mean, 6 each.
Yeah, 6 jump slashes each, 12 crouch stabs
Yeah.
per Dodongo versus 3 punches, and you can still guard really, really well. The infamous West play from Shan already.
Well, one reason I like Goron for P-Hat though is also because of the hitbox. It doesn't block the punches like it blocks the sword sometimes.
I feel you. We can get 2 checks possibly from Shan before reaching 12 AM. It is very hard to kind of judge the time on how much time it actually takes to swim one way and back. It takes a lot of time. So I really feel like only these 2 checks and then it's probably going to already be up to 12. And this guy's routing resulted in hitting an owl, which is fine and dandy, but results in a whole minute time loss because they're just going to be idling around. Or at least a whole in-game hour. I don't know how that will convert to race time minutes.
Swordsman's Skull's a bit tight. Could do it if he hasn't done it already.
Is possible right now. Short some rupees. Sky's just gonna opt for standing around. I'm not sure if Sky... No, Sky did grab the CT ferry, but I don't believe Sky's gonna spend that time to check both ends. Probably gonna be a progress time strat inside the ferry fountain. But at least
Yeah, it
Sky
makes
has,
sense.
but at least Sky has some extra time to be grabbing this All Knight's Mask, and that's gonna route pretty well with day 2. You are gonna be skipping Swamp though, and I don't believe Sky is gonna be very greedy to do that.
Yeah, second copy of GBT Foolish and Cape.
One thing I'm concerned of is that LTK, if we are to believe Cafe has nothing and it's just toy hand for our progression, Sky cannot access that right now. No bow, no bombs for out of logic, no room key, no FD anywhere. S5. So we'll have to wait on that for probably another 20 minutes, hopefully.
Yeah, meanwhile, the early West play not
Oh, we
being
got
much of a
bow.
shame. Yeah, there's a bow.
That's North Clocktown Wath. And Sky opts to just hold on to that LTK. Perfectly fine play. We do have North access, but North gives us absolutely nothing right now because it's just that is also Wath in North Clocktown. That Sky doesn't have written down in their tracker that North Clocktown is Wath. I don't remember what stone that it was, but it appears like Sky has not seen that stone.
Probably Tingle purchase here. Maybe you do Deku Playground here, I don't know, if you're being thorough.
I believe you should be as thorough as possible in Way of the Hero location, especially because not only did it give you 1, it gave you 2. Not the best time to be hitting Tingle's balloon and then talking to the kid, because Tingle will just be right back up there. So far, we've had like 3 really good items in North Clocktown and 1 ambiguous All Knight's Mask. Let's see these purchases. Best part is we can only need to check 3 Tingles this seed, maybe more. And they're all dead. Oh. And forgot to swap to a non-transform. Still extra time though. Sky does indeed have FD that was acquired from Old Lady. Now, Brigo, how would you be doing this this Deku Playground strat? Do you go up close to the rupees to get a better look first, or do you just start pulling out the ocarina as soon as possible?
I roll up, and then I wait for... Well, I don't have to wait. By the time I roll up, the platforms in the middle are kind of in the corners, and then kind of optimal. I put the ocarina on a C button, though, so I can mash it better.
Mm.
I mean, if I have Goron, I'm going to roll onto it and platform across them as human, though, because it's fun, and also it's fast.
For me, I would get in there as human form, and then I would just roll up and just pull out my ocarina. I just don't believe it's ever like a consistent strat to be pulling out your ocarina immediately. There are going to be times when you're going to miss an input and be heavily delayed.
Yeah, that's what happened to me when I tried that in the past. Like, too often. But rolling up is pretty consistent, so...
I also feel like the rupees, they slide a little bit more sometimes for some reason. Like, you can pull out your ocarina like 8 times and all of them will fall, and then sometimes you gotta pull out 20 times and they'll fall.
Yeah.
Very inconsistent.
We're going to get a look at Observatory, finally.
We have the possibility of full clearing all of Termina Field. We're going to have, like, 2 songs to grab Imprisoned Monkey and Foreign Village for a possible healing Camaro. And then we also have Skull Kid, but that's a long ways away. You always do gotta love that balloon. Also, Biobaba. It is possible to peek the Biobaba right now, but illogical to pick it up right now. Shan being the first to bomber kids, and it's a heart piece.
And it was nothing on Moon's tier.
Yeah, just a bomb chew. I think this is our first look at Big Bomb Bag too. And is that a bomb bag?
It's, yep.
Oh, perfect.
We had Ranch Sisters dead on Sky's side.
That bomb bag doesn't really open up much. What does it open up? I think it only opens up Grave Grotto and Twin Islands Grotto. In logic, that's not foolish, at least.
Yeah, the bomber's hideout chest was brown, I'm pretty sure. Unless I missaw it.
Pretty sure it was brown as well. Fox is saying Postman's freedom is dead. I never did get to beat Postman. I will just take that as it is.
Me neither. We trust Fox, though.
I think Sky will be first to bank 1, though. Even if Sky buys the bomb bag, I think he will just have enough rupees. I think he was short, like, less than 15. Whether Sky deposits or not is a whole different question. Will not. Ooh, Sky is going against what I thought he would. Seems like he's gonna short long it soon.
Meanwhile, just light arrows in day 2 grotto, which is...
That's gonna burn Sky for a bit.
Yeah, it depends.
Depends on where Bottle is and how Sky feels on going back to an area.
Oh, nice 5 rupee grab.
I wonder what's on Sky's mind to be trying to do Honey and Darling day 2 instead of day 3, because it's most likely easier to do day 3 with the entering as Deku first.
Yeah, I think that is the best way, but also, I mean, kind of depends how confident you are with aiming. Maybe if you're an emulator and you struggle a lot with aiming, maybe you just rather do bomb skip ball. I don't know.
Sky's getting a little bit messed up with the routing. I think Sky's also just probably going to progress to Knight immediately. I'll be surprised if Sky only does short and then goes towards south.
No, All Night Mask was nothing. That's unfortunate.
Was that 2 heart pieces, by the way?
Bomb choose then heart piece.
Oh, bomb choosing heart. Almost a full heart container you could have gotten from just North Clocktown alone. 2.
Oh yeah.
And speaking of heart containers, there's one right there. We ain't skipping wrench today. Our first runner to P-Hat, right?
Shan did P-Hat.
Oh.
She did it with Kokiri Sword though, which is a lot worse than with bow.
We got good card luck. Nope, never mind. It was actually really bad card luck.
Yeah.
I think that guard might wrap all the way around again. Oh, close.
There the North Clocktown Wath was. Okay.
That's our bottle. That's not particularly nice. Both the runners do have Master Truth, so Sky will definitely be getting that if Sky remembers how to farm the rupees. Realistically, you don't need any rupees at all when entering Ranch, because you'll get 51 rupees. Or 55. If you collect every rupee.
It's like 10 on the arch, 10 in the barn, 20 in racetrack.
And then there's the 4 greens on the fence by the entry archway, and then there's the 2 diamonds inside.
Right.
Place, which produces 6 rupees. Sky did skip the hint at the entrance. I'm sure that won't burn Sky. They have a lot marked out already. What is that? 4 always hints down? None of the sometimes, though. And Sky seems to be short 10 rupees because Sky did not head into the barn. Nice one.
Might get bailed out here. Yep.
That is Song of Storms. Really hope our runners head north for the GV Foolish Accept song. Could be healing. We still have not collected anything useful in Termina Field.
Yeah, we didn't see Sky activated Business Club, but we didn't see it yet, right?
Yeah, Sky activated Business Scrub, but did not check on it yet.
So we have that Camaro and the 2 Zora checks.
I don't believe the Termina Field stump chest was anything good, Fox. The chest in the grotto. Bean Daddy chest was also a small brown. Yeah,
Unfortunate.
I didn't really expect anything from that. There wasn't anything hinting that ECT was going to be anything helpful. Wasn't Wath at all. Runners could really be bottlenecked by just not heading north at all. It would have been a nice thing to do, because it would have been a tingles that they probably never checked. The Zoe Grotto, the racetrack chest, basically. The Grotto. And then the song. I think the song would have been really huge if it was Sonata. Would have given our runners something to do.
You don't have to worry about the Goldust bottle as much.
And then this is where we get Lens right here. And then... Oh,
Oh no!
I heard someone in chat would riot if lemons were not done. If I was in Sky's position, I would be heading back.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, right after leaving ranch.
It's lucky that Sky even routed it at that time of day. Most runners would either route it immediately or they'll route it in basically final hours.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's interesting about North Clocktown, not only did it have, what was that, Bow and Deku, it both gives you access to Observatory for setting up the business scrub. So there is some sort of connection there. Maybe this time he will. No, don't believe so. He's not going to be checking that entrance. Gossip. It's somehow possible to swap to Sky's audio for Lemon Time.
Shan almost bought the shield. She would have been the first member of Team Buy a Shield in an MMR.
I actually don't believe it will allow you to buy a shield in any other form besides human. I don't think they'll sell it to you because you can't wield it. And if you are carrying a shield as human, I don't think they'll sell it. I know they won't sell it to you at all if you're holding mirror.
No, that makes sense. I never tried it.
Oh,
Oh, that's so ugly.
that ruins Road to Icona, Way of the Hero. That ruins it really, really badly. So Sky's not only in a position where Ocean Tidal Lead could be required, but now we know that Shiro is probably required as well. We have a seat, alright. We are gonna be here for 4 hours. Honestly, slow and steady might win this race. Shan is technically in the lead here, and Shan will definitely be collecting everything Sky is getting. Cannot say the same for Sky. If Sky is already missing some small things, there could be a memory lapse, and just trying to go to day 2 of Lost Woods would probably be at the bottom end. will Sky be doing both the archeries now? Would be a good way of wasting time to get through that Skull Kid. Get the Skull Kid, hopefully get a... Can't really hope for Song of Healing now. Kinda, you gotta hope for a lot to use that Ocean's Title Deed, and that's what really stinks.
Yeah, the chances of getting that turned in this cycle are not great.
Odds are, whatever you need to even turn in that Ocean's Title Deed is probably the Road to Icona Way of the Hero. But then you also are now just gonna need to collect, what is that? Lens of Truth and Magic for Sky? We're back into Dongo's Grotto, and we got some bomb shreds going on. And still not rushing time today. Finished everything you kind of needed to on day 2. It's just still sticking in day 4. I guess Sky is going to be heading north instead of trying to clean up minigames.
Oh, restarting bombers.
Yeah, because I don't think Sky ever finished it. Yeah, want to try again. Yeah. Shan got lights from Lost Woods Grotto, or Woods of Mystery, as people should call it. I always got so confused when people said, "Oh, I found it in Wom." And I'm like, what is that? And then they tell me it's Woods of Mystery. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I hate Swamp. But it's such a funny acronym, Wom.
It really is.
Little known fact is the kids, you can incorrectly tag them as a wrong form, swap back to the correct form, and as long as they are out of sight, they will resume back to hiding. So you can literally just camera turn, walk back, walk forward, and walk backwards into them. And
Oh, that's how that
recollect
works.
it.
I never knew. I could tell it sometimes like changing worked and I couldn't tell what it was. It makes sense. Line of sight. That's good to know. The arrow farm.
I'm surprised we ran out of arrows. What did we use our arrows on?
A lot were P-hat. I'm not sure what else.
Oh yeah, P-hat and doing bomber kits 2 times. I guess it's gonna run out of 30 bow real quick. Now we got some time progression, 2 times progression in Milk Road. So, we winning? Well, someone's winning. We don't know yet. But Shan is in the lead.
She hasn't been to Observatory yet, right? So she's gonna be in the same position as Sky and have to go back for lemons.
There might be a chance that Shan's not gonna do lemons until possibly the point until she's able to actually collect on it. Depends on when she progresses her time of day. I honestly feel like Shan's gonna be getting lemons done this cycle.
Yeah, Shan got the bow archery hint, the one that Sky skipped. Bow archery has a bow not required.
Let's see if Hugo's required. That looks like a blue rupee to me. Is that ice arrows actually? That looks like ice arrows. Is that ice arrows?
That was so hard to tell. I thought it was... I had the same thought process as you. I thought it was a blue pea at first, but...
Yeah, but there was that silver stem.
Yeah, there was like a whitish part.
Well, regardless of what it is, we will be collecting that, and it's not possible to collect on currently.
Shan has bugs. Is she going to get the soil patch rupees?
Seems like it. That's a cool 20.
Yeah.
But
Not going to need it,
not
though.
gonna need it.
Yeah.
If this is healing, we're definitely gonna need at least 2 of our song items. Oh, 3. We're gonna need 3 because Song of Storms was already collected actually.
Right, yeah. It's just vanilla lullaby.
This skull kit's probably very important then. Just a reminder that Shan is the one with the rune key, so this guy is not going to be able to collect on knife chambers currently. Nice fart.
Dang, it couldn't be the Moth anymore, but at least it could have been something. Unfortunate.
Here's another check that Sky skipped. Former Bros race? Did Sky skip this?
I did not see Sky do this.
All Sky has left now this cycle is to just deposit check all Knight's mass purchase and just head back in time. I don't really see Sky doing anything else besides depositing, checking A&M and smoke it. I guess we won't check A&M.
Oh, that could be awkward.
It's going to be very awkward because we already have all our Watt Foolishes, but in general, the possibility that ECT holding some sort of progressional item and not being foolish to begin with, because we had gotten a wallet. That wallet led to Bremen, is possibly required at this point. That is Oath. Ooh. What is their first dungeon going to be? what is going to be the first breakthrough? It has to be magic, I presume. Either magic or a captain's or keg. What are we missing on both the runners right now? Have they been to Zora's Cave Grotto? I think
Shan, yeah, it was a brown chest.
Swamp Arch. Neither Peak Cafe. Is that true?
I just assumed that it was nothing because even after getting LTK they didn't go back for the repeak, but maybe they didn't look.
I have to assume Sky knows that Cafe is dead. I would have assumed that he had it on his tracker, but then removed it. "45-minute first cycle. Not too shabby. Not too shabby." Are we heading to Cove? Maybe? No, he hasn't even been to that direction.
Thinking.
He needs a red potion. He needs a red potion.
Yeah, I'm already anticipating Zora Mask and Graveyard Grotto or something.
Oh yeah, Graveyard Grotto. True. We got Graveyard Grotto, Swamp Archery. Yeah, I think that's about it. Bank 2.
True, yeah.
Bank 2 for the wallet for A&M purchase.
There's no way Shan's gonna skip the A&M purchase peak. She's gotten burned by it in her first race. Surely she's gonna have it in mind.
Slow and Steady will most likely win this race. But that red will be closer to buying a red potion. This is Shan's chance to get ahead even more by either doing Swamp Forge or Graveyard Grotto. But probably with Observatory, probably not going to be able to do Swamp Arch this cycle. Did Shan even do Lemons? I don't believe so.
She hasn't gotten Bremen Mask yet.
Yeah,
right?
this is the first time they're in Observatory.
Yeah. She's not going to be happy about it, but we know it's nothing.
Yeah. Four on void out. Nope. Pause.
I'm so scared of that. I wait like 5 seconds.
I've always been getting so lucky with it where I just actually just pop up instead and just get a little bit of a speed boost. It hasn't crushed me in a long while. I can totally see Shan going out of the way to check Graveyard Grotto, and that could be the thing that gives Shan the huge lead. Because if it's on the other end, Sky will be getting to not only Lost Woods or Wom, get to Wom, but also get to Swamp Arch. Don't start saying Wom. Did Shan actually check knife chambers yet? I don't believe so.
I don't think she has. No, we're probably going to do it with.
So there's our other option. Where do we think Zora is? Honestly, I think Zora is going to be a little bit later. I'll be surprised if we get Zora as our next progressional item. It has to be like either hook shot or magic.
I feel like Zora and Graveyard Grotto or something for one of those in PFE is pretty possible.
I'm betting it's probably like magic and then progressions in Snowhead Temple Dip. Probably Swamp Arch is probably gonna give progression. Sky indeed immediately equipped the Crying Mask, but has no time to be wearing it.
Take that!
Here's our chance to repeat Hugo in the next 20 seconds.
Oh, I missed that earlier. Goron race dead.
That's all our always, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's all our always. They're all dead. So one of the side goals of if Keg was hinted on an always hit not required, they were to have gotten that, but now that we got all our always hints and Keg isn't hinted on any of them.
Oh yeah, that's nice arrows.
Yeah.
Shan also popping off like Sky did. Well, they'll be doing Goron race anyway because of the agreement they have, but
Yeah.
I wonder how much they're going to regret that when they're doing it like 4 hours in.
At least they don't have to win it. They just need to get to the finish line. I'm still hazy on the rules on that because there are sometimes you can get gimped really badly and they knock you off and you gotta start the race again. Because sometimes you might not make it to the end.
Well, I think you... Oh, it was a bomb bag. I think you get the option, right? The Goron baby says, do you want to keep going or not?
Yeah, but if the racers make it to the end, you only have a limited amount of time left.
Oh, right, true, yeah, the jingle plays and then it fades out, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it says they have to cross the finish line, doesn't say they have to start the race.
Yeah.
Just roll to the end.
You know, I never thought about it that way. Synchronized ocarina. That was a secondary bomb bag on Sky that was also accessible. Literally only 2 checks left. Swamp Archery and Graveyard Grotto. Regal is a lawyer confirmed finding these loopholes. Find the red potion here instead of going to Blocktown. Not sure if that's faster or not. But here is the chance to also do Foreman Brosers.
Did we see Bank 2 yet? No, right?
We have still yet to see Bank 2. I can never remember all the checks all at once.
Yeah, me neither. I only thought about it then because I was like, okay, 40 rupees, maybe save 20 rupees.
None of our runners are close, and there wasn't a lot of rupees. Shan did head west. Why does Shan still have bugs in the bottle? Oh, probably because they never needed to get the 20 rupees.
Oh right, I don't think we have. No, we haven't seen GBC Tingle. Shan didn't have a bow when she went there.
Oh yeah. So the seed's not brutally annoying yet. Early game can be brutal sometimes, though. It is a Spear 1 that they are missing. Spear 0 bow or Spear 0 bombs leads to progression, basically. Or Spear 0 wallet.
Yeah, just some ugly locations.
At least All Knight's mask wasn't required. Only 114 more rupees left for Shan. Well, we are really bad at just knowing what our last checks are. Komei and Labfish. I'm sure Komei was checked, but Labfish.
Yeah, she did do Komei.
That'll probably be one of the first things Shan does next turn.
Yeah, at least Labfish and Tingle are like, you can actually route 2 checks. Which is a lot more than Graveyard Grotto or something.
I specifically remember Shan heading back to give the red potion to Komei.
Yeah, I remember that.
The fact that if it was collected or not. But I'm sure it wasn't forgotten. Just as Sky was unpunished for skipping light arrows until now, Shan is also not punished for not pushing the end of Tournament Field with the hero. Which Shan does have the Brem, we haven't checked it yet.
I gotta
There's our crying mask being used.
be right back. I'll be 30 seconds.
I wouldn't say it's a lenient seed yet. We're still very early into the seed. Who knows? Because like it really just depends on how the racer would have routed. Because if it is like the Icona map purchase, you could definitely see a runner lucking into it in like 10 to 15 minutes, and that could lock the whole seed, and it could be a whole jet after this. Because we know where ice arrows are. You know that magic and lens is required. Well, magic is always required, but we know that lens is going to be required, so we know that'll lead into one other item. Ocean Tidal Deed is most likely required. So early on, we're going to be finding these like hook shots, Icona Axis magics.
Yo, I'm back.
Okay. Nothing has happened so far. Sky has collected lights. I'm sure you're there for that. Here's the Labfish. Now, question is, will Shan somehow acquire 100 20 rupees for paying 2 or just withdraw. Seems like we're just gonna withdraw. I don't believe you're gonna find arrows rolling in the grass as Boron.
I think you have like a really low chance if you have 0 arrows of getting a flex drop.
Yeah, the 1 in 16 maybe. Finally heading west now. So both our runners are going to converge into this Great Bay Coast map purchase, or the Icona map purchase. We're also looking at the Baba Peak. There's Garo's masks, so that's one end of it. Fish Lab, Bank 2, Swamp Archery, and then finally Graveyard Grotto is probably going to be dead last. And we are at the 1 hour mark. So we'll just take this time to introduce our racers again. This is Shan on the left, and then versus Sky in losers bracket round 1. For commentary, we got Brigo Bash and the other section, and our trackers are Ali and Base Point, and our wonderful restreamer is BT Slacker.
Take that!
So far, we've only collected Spear Zeros. Well, Spear 1, Garo Mask. That's as far deep as we've gone so far, but that doesn't mean that the seat's gonna be too much longer. Could be really quick, really soon. Business is saying either Ocean Title Deed is required or the progression is on Camaro. Could be. Could be. If it's on Camaro, we are definitely going to need all of our song items.
Is this our first swordsman school?
Oh,
or did Sky do this?
Lord. I guess so.
Sky, unfortunately, yeah.
But it's not really burning our runners to skip these items. We get light arrows and Garo Mask as our items to skip early. Not too bad. Swordsman School skippers are not punished. I'm wondering what checks Shan has left. Besides the ones we've mentioned. Shan's not that close to Bank 2 anymore.
I think she's still 1 deposit away at least, but there's like no...
Definitely.
We haven't found easy rupees anywhere.
I think Shan's going for long story now. Uh-oh, long story into long story. Into Sag, double lemons to see from both of our runners. I was wondering why Sky was doing that climb again. Would have been faster to just still just do the recoil flip from the lower platform. This is Shan's chance of getting some red rupees and probably heading towards Graves Grotto. So Shan has been to RTI.
Take that!
Yeah, so this
Yep.
has to be the grotto.
Yeah,
Might get a lightweight.
yeah, we've still not found a sometimes. Damn. There's our first
Light
one.
arrow chest, okay.
Because I was just trying to count how many stones we have left. I think there's only like 7 left. 2 in MVS, 4 in Iconis Canyon, and then the 1 in Swamp Spider House. Oh yeah, and then no, there's still another stone in Ripid Coast they have to check. No one will go out of their way for that right now. Ah yes, the 1 hour 6 minute swordsman skull.
Okay.
That's still not helpful.
No.
So Swamp Archery or Bank 2, what's it gonna be? Sky's not close. Well, there goes my idea of still a temple dip with that fire arrows being found. Our runners literally don't need to find that much left before they can start clearing some of their Way the Heroes.
I think Shan forgot how much she had.
Was that 277 on
That's-
Sky's end?
That's what I read, yeah.
That's a lucky 20 rupees. This guy's gonna kill some Dodongos on the outside, probably deposit, and then probably do it all over again. Ooh, the Goron, the Dodongo push. There's still a chance that Shan probably does not need to do lunges twice. And now we need an audio swap again.
I think maybe instead of Dodongos, you could do Swamp Archery and just farm the money there.
Should definitely be on Sky's mind, especially because he needs to deposit twice. Should have just deposited once here, then went to do Swamp Arch. We're heading to the Graveyard Grotto though, so nothing is left missing. Gonna be a rough one. Yeah, that one was hard to see from Sky's end. Now, what is the worst item that Shan can find in Swamp Archery? Keg?
Yeah, I was thinking keg or captains. Yeah. It could be lens for Shiro.
Yeah, but then would have nothing else left to check besides bank 2, so...
Yeah.
Here's Sky's chance to catch up. Couples is another one. Good one, good one. Well, actually not that bad for Shan, because you can still collect on couples on Mare from 10 to 6.
Or a nice cafe mask for midnight meeting. Yeah. No wait, yeah, we have room key and Deku anyway. Could be.
I was wondering what why Shan was short some rupees. Seems like Shan cannot collect enough rupees to even play the minigame.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize she was doing the displacement strat on day 3.
So Shan's gonna displace them again and then have enough rupees to collect the remaining 2.
I think it's super not worth it to do rupee displacement on day 3, but then again, you know, if you're not feeling confident...
You've committed at this point, forgetting that like you're poor and then you can't play the minigame. I think the worst part about displacement is if you accidentally forget one on the ground when you're in the floor and you actually fly off the main platform, you're basically screwed.
Yeah. Do the whole thing over.
Because you can land on it and it still won't count. Seems like Sky will be first to spear 1 progression. Magic will be really nice. It'll get you ice arrows, it'll get you Hugo, it'll get you your Goron race done already.
The full snowhead clear.
Yeah. Sadly, we are going to need a little bit more to finish the game. Magic alone is not going to be enough. They are going to need to also get Zora, Hookshot, and 2 song items. So 2 to 3. So there's still 4 more items up in the air. Possibly. No, it is going to be 5 because Lens is required. Because LTK did not lead into anything. And we got Shan catching up with Swamp Archery as well.
Yeah, there's not going to be a lot of time between them.
Yeah. Well, well, well. Zora! That's nice.
It does increase the chance that Shan can get rid of that Ocean Title deed this cycle.
All you need is Hookshot. Right after this. Options, options, options. PFE, S, a little bit of I, PR, K, Paul.
It's like we're going straight to PR.
It's like 13 checks, I think. And then this is where we get the Romani's mask.
We saw that Baobab was nothing. I think underwater chest was brown. Yeah.
Underwater chest was definitely brown. And the Baba Grotto was checked by Sky. That was also dead. A little bit of a roundabout way to checking this chest by Sky, but it is big gold trimmed. Can't be skipping PR. Sky definitely could have gotten this check done way earlier if Sky just decided to route Town Arch, Swamp Arch. There's our magic, and that is our first dungeon clearable, along with ice arrows. I think it's in Sky's best interest to be pushing Snowhead Temple immediately after this.
Yeah, PR first for Sky really paying off, potentially.
It also paid off to push Graveyard first before doing Swamp Arch. Sadly, out of cycle for Bank 1, and probably going to be out of cycle for Gold Dust soon, depending on how Sky wants to play this out.
Goldust was on Bean Grotto man seller guy.
It's pretty out of the way. This guy should probably just consider just ending the cycle right after collecting ice arrows. I don't believe there's anything holding him back to do so besides just a 40-second time loss, or the fact that healing could be on Lost Blue Warp. Inverting is also another option, but still missing that Smithy one. Sky had already collected this. There's no need to be lighting the torches up. He has fire arrows.
Maybe the crying was just annoying.
I've swapped audios. I do not know what his crying sound was. People didn't know. It's the first, what do you call that? The lantern?
I guess. I just call them pots on the chandelier. I don't know.
The chandelier pot lantern is the first one to the left. So just keep your eye on that when you light it, and you will be fine. Whoever was saying he's playing Lullaby for his son. Interesting. What is the thing on that? Is Darmani the son? The father to the child?
I mean, I thought it was the Goron Elder, but I don't know.
I thought the Goron Elder was the grandpa to it. But then I thought Darmani was just like the cool uncle in a way, you know, the godfather. The Goron Elder is the daddy? Damn. I don't assume anything was on the like.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
pretty
not.
sure it was a red rupee.
I'm sure both the runners were very happy that Hugo had something this time around.
Yeah, they both popped off when they saw it.
I like what Sky did there. In order to pause the momentum, he does a pound. So you get the good rollout.
Yeah, Sky busts out some interesting strats sometimes. For sure.
I don't believe he peaked the HP properly. I think his angle was bad. And then he's also avoiding it. Avoiding the grotto. Don't know why. Don't know why. It's not foolish. It's North Clockdown, Goron Village, and Great Bay Temple.
Maybe just like a power move, like I could check this grotto, but I won't. I have no idea.
I mean, it's not hurting him to not grab it later. There is the chance that he gets hookshot later on, and then he's like, let me finally check that. No, wait, is he going back? He's warping away. Okay.
Maybe he did see what was on the... No?
He doesn't have hookshot, so I wouldn't
Yeah, I was gonna
assume-
say, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just putting up a bunch of questions. Yeah, it's we're on day 2. Gold dust is it in the inventory for Sky?
I don't
Wait,
think
it is.
you-
It is. It should be. He
Oh.
he went that cycle.
Right, it's still... Okay, yeah.
I'm sure Sky had a thought in the mind where he's gonna peak this and then just go back up again. Nope, just gonna warp back. For reference, he could have done this on after, and he also wouldn't have spent the time to melt the ice.
Maybe
And I
didn't
think
feel
Sky
confident.
Sky also slowed down time though.
Oh.
Well, that is really short time though.
Yeah, without hookshot, maybe he doesn't feel confident doing it without hookshot.
Left side or right side? That is the question. Left side still. Do you go left or do you go right?
I always go right. I'm trying to think of that chain. No, it doesn't change if I don't have hookshot. I still go right.
I think end result, I would still want to just go left. I like how Sky's routing this dungeon though, going left, checking those 2 combination chests first, because he can just damage boost across to the fire arrow chest, but it is going to be a little bit annoying because he did miss the whole right room freezer. We're going to see the Goron roll strat. This is a pretty advanced trick.
He's a little off angle. It's not going to work. Yeah.
Well, you're down here. What now? Void?
You got to target once when you first come to the door just to get the perfect 90-degree angle that you want.
Being an hour 25 into your first dungeon, and your progression was Spear 0 bow, Spear 1 Zora, Spear 2 Magic, but you have all your elementals and stuff. I really don't believe Sky should feel behind. But maybe it's weighing on him.
Yeah, it can be a mental thing for sure. I think a lot of people would have had Zora very early in their route. If they do Swamp Archery the first pass through and they do Fairy before then. But
Yeah.
they also would probably be missing fire arrows and they might do them like the dip.
Yeah, they might be... The players who get Zora are probably the same players that'll probably dip Snow at Temple first.
Yeah.
Got Ice Arrows on Shan's side, and time of day is not good for anything. Can't do Smithy 1 nor 2. Not that I believe Shan would do Smithy 2, and if you're not going to do Smithy 2, you might as well not do Smithy 1. The bomb almost pushed off. I've had one time where I placed a powder keg and it got pushed off
Oh no!
by the snowball. And there's Keaton's mask.
Okay, so Sky missed out on Fox time. Ooh, we might get the Mountain Village Spring Keaton quiz.
If only there was a way to change the amount of eggs required for New Wave. That would probably bring back the discussion of ever bringing back eggs into Standard. Because there are so much eggs haters. I don't believe 2-bottle eggs was sufficient a way of solving it, because it caused a lot of logic Spear 0 issues. But we start with transformation mask now, so if I do believe eggs would come back, we'll probably have to just stick with a 2-bottle start. Oh, so close to the butt.
Yeah, unfortunate.
The lead between Shan and Sky wasn't too much, but I feel because of Shan not really utilizing Goron to the full potential, or at least to the same level as Sky, the difference is just going to get greater and greater. Then again, Keaton's
Nice.
Mask could hold good. Yeah, I thought that was on my end, so I didn't say anything. We might need
Same.
to swap disguise so we don't hear snap, crackle, pop noises. Thank you to our restreamer VT Slacker. Getting bomb FD strats by Sky. Should start running backwards. Perfect. Even in the sweet spot too. And the early goat spawn as well.
Yeah, it was really nice.
It wasn't too bad, it was great.
Take that!
We're just hoping not for healing. And it is healing. But that gives us another turn of field check actually. So Ocean's Tidal Deed might not be required. And we have to get all the song items. We know that one of our Way of the Heroes is just going to be wasted on a song item, most likely.
The healing quite likely leads either hook shot or a song item for New Wave, right?
Healing's definitely going to lead into either hook shot or a song item. Because then it will give us our next dungeon song. Because if you get hook shot, you're able to do all of ISTT. Get a song item, you're definitely gonna. Well, wait, you can't do any. You can't do Stone Tower Temple. We don't have elegies. Oh man.
Take that!
Well, the seed giveth and taketh. You know, it's not that bad.
There's one fewer song item.
You know, I think that was kind of like the best case scenario. If healing also leads into something, not only are you just getting to one of your next items quicker, you're also just getting the song item to replace that as well. That is the last bow, because the other bow is hinted on Bow Arch. Time of Day is going almost away for Sky. Might not be able to heal Chimera this cycle if Sky decides to do Goron Race first.
Yahoo!
That's probably going to burn Sky really hard. Yeah, he's going for powder keg challenge right now to start up Goron race. For our audio listeners, the runners have agreed to not only do Hugo, but they have also agreed to do Goron race. A stipulant to that as well is if Keg was hinted on an always hint, they would also be forced to do that as well. But it obviously just depended on how the seed would have progressed. He acts like if bow archery held Keg, I don't believe they're ever going to be able to get their Keg before progressing in this seed. Now I've had a question. I've been trying to figure this type of logic out. So we have a Goron Village Foolish, right? And that is a Mask of Sense there. Does that mean left side well is dead? What do you think, Brigo?
That's. I would say
you have a wallet
yes,
already. You have a wallet already, but then like, it's a foolish location. It's not a not required, you know?
Oh, is it wallet locked?
Wallet lock sense, does it?
No,
FA was not Bank 2, no.
Yeah, it was Graveyard Grotto.
Graveyard Grotto. There was 2 accessible bomb bags that weren't wallet locked. So that's what I'm saying though, like, Goron Village is foolish, so everything in there is foolish. It's not required, it's foolish. So I would believe that left side well is dead.
Yeah, I would imagine it would be like a 1-star sense if left well was required, right? So it couldn't be foolish.
I would
That's why I
believe
think
it's dead all the way, but I've had various mishaps with the foolishes and stuff like that. I've had a Mountain Village foolish, but then Keithan's Squiz gave ice arrows. Well, it led to lens that led into ice arrows. Goron race exactly on day 3. We are not going to be getting to that Camaros anytime soon. We did it for the memes.
the pizza time music.
It's not how you start the race, it's how you finish. They only need to touch the finish line before the race is over. Or in Brigol's case, just touch the finish line at all. Explosion. Yep, called it. Ooh. We did not have a good time on Shan's end. I didn't have audio for Shan, so I didn't know what went wrong. But it seems like Goat did not do the aggressive charge, which caused the whole bomb time to slow down. Oh, Sky did lose the race, but he did technically touch the finish line. And it did work out. It would have been really brutal if Sky got knocked a second time and didn't touch the finish line.
Yeah. Not going to take the salty run back, just going to bounce with the requirement fulfilled.
Shen was really close to killing Goat that time as well. Shen was also utilizing FD beams through the wall, which I recently learned about that strat. You can definitely pierce Goat through the wall. A little late is better than never. At least Sky's getting some of the healing checks done. It's not too bad. You get a heal Macau here, and then you get to start pushing some West stuff.
Yeah, I think he still even has Hall to do as well, so he's probably going to make it to midnight and do Kamaru still, I'd imagine.
Our runners realistically needs to collect Hook for potentially Ocean Tidal Deterrent that will either lead into one of the remaining 2 song items, or Lens, which will then also lead into one of the remaining 2 song items. So the runners are really not that far. Best case scenario is Sky not only finds Lens but also finds Hookshot before finding the ends of the Way of the Heroes, or at least the start of whatever Road to Icona would have been.
$20.
Yeah. But Termina Field Way of the Hero is... Termina Field Way of the Hero? No, not Termina Field. Yeah, no, they've collected nothing. I don't know why Sky has Bow on Termina Field. It was in North Clockdown.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that you could literally touch all 3 regions of our touch the 3 Way of the Hero locations in less than a minute, but then it's taking our runners more than an hour 40 to actually collect what is actually the Way of the Heroes from those locations. They're so close to each other. They're all connecting to each other. I guess we're doing Hall Lights at the end. That was very unfortunate how Shan accidentally fell off and just rolled around the rim of the little island and fell off.
I had to mute for a second there, sorry about that.
You're fine. Song item most likely will be the best of the items that they can find early. Either that or Lens. Hookshot opens up too much of the game.
$20.
Four-round race in final hours, but slow down time. Not going to be a problem because all the runners need to do is just touch the finish line. Shan will have 8 attempts. All you need is 1. Don't start the race, touch the finish line. I don't believe we got a Great Big Coast HP peak. It seems like Sky's just opting to skip it. Speaking of skipping, did Shan do Keaton's quiz?
I would. Yeah, I was going to ask the same question. I don't think she did.
Well,
It's kind of easy to forget that you can't even do it in springtime sometimes, but. What game is this song from? That's mad familiar.
I'm unfamiliar with the track. Oh, that's our captains. Every item that we find before lens just makes the seat a little bit more manageable and better.
Oh right, Oracle of Seasons, thanks. True. I need to finish that sometime.
In a world where the runners get magic and they still decide to go PFE sewers, they aren't actually going to be punished because they would have gotten their fire arrows before pushing Snow at Temple. So last location in PR actually wouldn't have been that bad.
That's true, yeah. Didn't think about that.
I feel like the seed's been a little bit free with the items, besides just light arrows, I guess. WOM is a tough check. 4th place, but we touched the finish line. I think Sky also got 4th place. There are only 4 other racers, so not dead last. Couples. And that looks to be a small round. Did not even see it.
Yeah, 99% sure it was. Though I don't think Shan's going to be able to turn in Ocean Deed.
Yeah. I mean, with slowdown time, there's still a chance. As long as Couples doesn't hold progression, nor does Graveyard.
Yeah, she might have forgotten about Camaro. That could be...
Ah! There we go.
Oh my god, what a sometimes hint.
That is Grog holding Ocean's title deed required, so most likely that's gonna lead into either our last song item or Lens. And in this case, if it's Lens, then no, it should be Lens, right? It has to be Lens. Because it's Lens and then RTI walk for Keg.
Yeah, true.
So they literally just need Hook. We're Hook from no mode.
That could be bad for Sky if he doesn't find the other copy. He did not read that.
Yeah. But you know what would also be good if this is dead.
Oh my god.
That's actually the worst case scenario. Yo, wait, we got a letter to Mama, didn't we?
Yeah.
Where did we get that?
It was PFE, I think.
Oh.
The log chest.
The log chest, that was Captain's.
Oh.
It was, and then the one by the entrance to the left was Great Fairy's Mask, and then the one by the door, the sewers entrance. I don't remember what that was, but Shan's actually going to be getting to it, so we'll be able to see on that end. It's not what was on Ocean's title deed. Well, we know what's going to be on Ocean's title deed. It's either the HP or the turn-in results in lens for Keg, because Road to Icona is Way of the Hero. And you need Hookshot in order to even turn in the Ocean's title deed. But yeah, Sky could definitely be in a tough spot just for not finding the right hints.
Yeah, redoing Grog for Ocean Title Deed without the hint is going to be like really low on your priority list.
Yeah. What checks do they have left? They don't really have anything left, do they?
Apart from Graveyard,
Yeah, besides Graveyard, it's absolutely nothing. So we honestly gotta hope that, for Sky's sake, that Graveyard holds Hookshot, which then gives him access to check a little bit more stones, or even peek the ledge, and seeing that required will then give him that knowledge. So there are really a lot of ways out for Sky. I think there's like a 1 in 3 chance that Sky gets absolutely screwed on the Gossip Hints, because that sometimes hint can't be Ocean Title Deed locked. It can't be the one across the ravine. So it only has to be either Swamp Spider House stone or the remaining 2 stones that are in Canyon. This guy's looking for an arrow drop or something.
looks like Shan's going PFI. I think she's forgotten about Camaro, or she hasn't been thinking about the TF Wath.
Did Sky also skip PFI?
Yeah, he did not go to PFI.
Wow.
Right?
Sky really be greeting this whole seed. Sky did pick up a blast mask. Both the runners ran into that blast mask. Stone mask strats for Fire Rose. Best case scenario for this song is if it's Elegy. It will lower the amount of checks. Elegy or Bossa Nova won't really help Sky that much if he ends up finding Hook and one of those 2 songs, because he is absolutely not going to be doing Grog again without any good reason to.
Both could be in a kind of bad position depending. I mean, Sky missing the Grog hint, but also Shan is apparently not thinking about Camaro. She's gonna run out of stuff though. Even if she isn't thinking about him, surely she doesn't soon.
Yeah, what Shan's doing right now doesn't work unless you have Hookshot and Deku Magic level. Shan's actually just gonna have to go through it the normal way. But I didn't peek the chest. It has to be important if Shan was still wasting the time to do that. I hope for our sake that she just didn't peek it. What? It's brown and small. So she was there. She didn't peek it. Okay. Well, maybe Shan will get the peek right here. Well, that's going to be something to be mentioned in post-comms. Yeah, I think Shan just realized. Remaining checks for Shan. I don't think Shan healed Shiro. Not Shiro. Healed Macau, right?
Yeah. Nope.
Here we go. I wonder what Sky's thinking of. Because Sky does have Blast. Maybe Sky's not comfortable with blast damage boost. But once he gets to that door, he should probably realize.
I've never seen someone do this stalagmite jump this way. Does this work?
It does work as Zora.
Oh, cool.
It's better to, you know, at least come back in from the grotto entrance so you don't have to make your way over.
I think Sky did the cutscene skip though, right? So if he leaves, the grave's still going to be there. Oh no, he didn't.
No.
It's making stuff up.
Sky also never collected on Midnight Meeting, did he? He just progressed his time and just forgot about it. Okay. I don't think he realized it. I think he's just going to Graves 2 this way, but yeah, that's also going to be brutal. To be fair, Sky is skipping a lot of things right now, and Shan's almost up to where he is without skipping anything. It's just a matter of whoever's going to get to it first. Sky can definitely lose if it's on, like, Keaton's quiz.
It looks like Shan is going to do Camaro.
He was shield flicking after double timing. Oh.
Keaton was Path to Snowhead Grotto, which Sky opened but never went into.
Which I'm still just very shocked about.
Yeah, not sure what the thought process there was.
This guy's also not spending the time to ever update his tracker, so I don't know what he's really thinking about the Termina Field way of the hero. I hope he's not believing that Bremen led to bow, because there's an X in the middle of that on his tracker, so it could, if I am to interpret it that way, maybe Bremen leads to bow from his end, somehow.
I think he used to have the Camaro mask there in that spot, and then after he checked it, he changed it to an X. He did have a bad time in his first race because he got an item from a location and then thought it was from another location.
This could be our hook shot. We could be in no mode. Bomb locked bombs. Or in this case, Blast could have been accessible for that. But no, wait, no. Blast was out of logic because you needed bombs in order to get fire arrows to get Blast. Yes, yeah. This guy's thinking about progressing time and doing Aroma in bar. Might as well. This guy's going to be in a very unfortunate situation if Midnight Meeting does lead into progression. The couple is also never checked. Keaton's quiz will be getting checked as well. I wonder what we're slowing down time for. I don't think Sky knows when Milk Bar closes.
That's possible. I might not just know how long it's going to take to get the letter again. Might check the Gossip Stone and peek the ledge right here.
Oh, that would be really nice if that happens. Doesn't seem like it though. 4 checks left. Teason's Quiz, Mare, Midnight Meeting, Aroma in R.
I think Shan mispeaked this chest because she swam past it and didn't collect it.
Great Fairy Sword. That's not gonna hurt Sky that much.
That was the letter to Mama and PFE. I think Shan doesn't know about it.
Doesn't seem like Shan has it marked on the tracker as well, so. That is. Oh, it's the other way around. So this will lead into hookshot that leads into keg. Oh. So the seed is solved, but Sky doesn't know it yet. All he knows is that RTI is way the hero. He's going to be able to collect the hookshot, go up there, and it's a whether or not if he peeks it, and if it is keg across the ravine, he'll know he's in no mode. If it's not there and he chooses not to check any more stones, or he gets unlucky with a 1 in 3 chance that it's not the remaining 2 stones he can access in Canyon, he is just screwed.
Yeah, he's going to end up full clearing like Stone Tower Temple and Shrine and stuff.
Yeah.
It could be really bad. I mean,
he is trying to buy a cheap red potion. 20 here. But he had the money to just buy it in Trading Post. The dude doesn't go away until like 8 or not 9 p.m. 9 p.m. That is true, business, but I don't believe Sky is tracking anything on the tracker anymore. But he does know that RTI is the way to go, so.
problem on Shan's side, if she really thought that chest was brown and she doesn't go back to it, like, when will she?
I don't believe Shan will ever go back to that if it's a mispeak.
Yeah.
Even if Shan did peek and grab that chest, I don't believe she would have gotten it done before Sky has. Because both of them were in like final hours or something. Anyone want to see Gibdo on the Kana ledge? Could be a possibility. If it is the case, it is right side chest confirmed. The situation that Shan doesn't know about the priority mail in PFE, and Sky has forgotten about those titles. Sky just doesn't have the knowledge, and Shan does not have the knowledge of Letter to Mama, sadly. Sky has a 1 in 3 chance of the stones not paying out, but he's also peeking this, so this is a 50-50 on this point. Is he losing the run to RNG? He is not losing the run to RNG, but he is probably going to go back in time right now. Right after hitting this owl, because his time of day is screwed. Yeah, he's thinking about it. He's all like, I can't slow down my time. I can't hit this owl in time. But at least I'm in no mode. He probably feels in a goodish position. It's 2 hours, though. Only one dungeon done. But the seed was pretty terrible. I believe that was Keg on the ledge. It really did look like Keg.
Yeah, it definitely was.
So bailed. Yeah, Sky is technically bailed this seed, but it happens. Both the runners were really, really neck and neck. That is true, Nero. Double lemons required seed, basically. He actually did have time slow down, it seems. It's just that he wouldn't have had enough time. I don't believe the time difference of like if Sky did all the other small checks that he missed and all the other peekables that he did would have made the difference. I think Shan just would have been behind on just movement, because it's really hard to justify after going back in time on final day to just push a letter to Mama.
Yeah.
Because you know Termina Field is WAP, and you know that Ocean Title Deed is required, so that chain is going to be done there. You wouldn't have figured out that the Cafe Mask also in Termina Field would have been required. But it still would have been a possibility. I wonder where Sky is heading off to. He is gonna go into the grotto to progress time to day 3. Okay. It's the only way he could have done it, actually, thinking about it. I forgot, he can't get the keg yet. He has to...
Yeah.
That stinks. He's gonna have to go to day 3 to do the lemons, to then get keg,
And
to then go
reset.
back in time. And we are gonna see Midnight Meeting, though, but sadly, it's not gonna be helpful. The worst thing it could be for Shan is Romani's mask. Oh, well, okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad, because Shan knows the way.
Yeah, by the time she can actually like access well, she'll be in go mode, so... Or no mode, at least. Oh, she's going coast. Maybe she wasn't sure about the peak and she goes back to it. I mean, I think it's a foregone conclusion at this point. It's I don't think she can catch up anymore anyway.
Yeah. I mean, there's always execution. But the longer and longer that this goes on... So if you see Gipto there, you know Cafe is required. I mean, with the context that we have on Shan's side alone, knowing that you only need hook shot to even turn in the Ocean's Title Deed to get something for progression. There's only 3 items left. So you would know that either hook shot locks lens to get keg, or lens locks hook shot in order to get keg, or it would have been also... Yeah, Hookshot could have locked Hookshot first. Where am I going with this? I'm trying to think of a way if like you could have found like lens. You find hookshot somewhere that gives you lens in or keg in ocean tidal deterrent, which then leads into lens. But then like that doesn't make any sense either way. Yeah, no. It's only those two. It's only those two. Do we have any idea where Shan's heading to?
Gold dust.
Oh, yeah. Shan never even did Mythy 1 as well. This guy skipped a bunch this seed.
Yeah, I'm really curious to ask him why he skipped the Pathos no Grotto.
Missed the peak and the grotto in general. Blow it up and just leave.
Take that!
Nice C-up gainer.
I don't believe there's a point in doing either 4 first, whether you do egos first or you do grab your keg first. But either or, you would definitely want to do egos in this cycle because you already have your arrows. But you could have just gotten your arrows and could have gotten your arrows and bombs just actually coming back. Yeah, no. And
Yeah, I was thinking about that, whether you do Eagles here or after. I'm not sure. I don't think it matters.
I think you get your keg, and your keg would have probably given you elegy, maybe as a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can do the Stone Tower into Eagles.
And yeah. K sword for egos is not good. Getting some Deku bubble strats. Shan's hovering on the menu. I think Shan's out of checks.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate.
Yeah.
If you mispeak something, you're just not going to go back to it unless you're at the point where you go through and do every single check again.
Yeah. So we were right with allergy being on Pona's minigame. Or Romani's game as it's called. Yeah, the soaring pods is definitely the worst. And there's not even like any dungeons to do in the meanwhile. Or the Goron race to do again. He still needs to pick up the keg. But yeah, Sky would have still had to have yeah. Can you Song of Time in Egos' room? I don't believe so. You still gotta leave the room.
I think Song of Time you can, I'm pretty sure.
That's probably why people Song of Time in like the pathway to observatory from ECT. if you can Song of Time there, I'm sure you can Song of Time in Ego's
Yeah.
layer.
Take that!
And I think that the game clock is still there, right? So if you couldn't Song of Time, you might have to like wait for Moon Crash.
True.
You're just locked in there.
Or die.
Yeah.
We never saw Hall Lights from Jan's side. How the logic checks that Shan can technically be doing is one in PFI and Bank 3, I guess. And Ocean Spider's house chest, but none of that matters. There's not even any good items left. Shan found the Great Fairy Sword. Oh, we forgot to do the 2-hour mark. So we're at the 2-hour 16 mark. Our runners on the left is ShanaanBread, and on the right is Skyygoro. For our commentators, we have in the booth Brigo Bash and the other section. For our trackers, we have Alley Oops and Base Point. And then our wonderful restreamer is VT Slacker, which is not slacking. We're just very forgetful, okay? No one's slacking here. We're trying our best out here. It was a very interesting seed, though. Very interesting seed. This is definitely a seed that could have been sub-2'd by very aggressive routing, but it was a lot of twists and turns along the way. We're somehow gonna make our way into the Letter to Mama, but sadly a little bit too short, too late. Maybe ShanaanBread did pick it up, but just never marked it on the tracker.
I remember her swimming past it. She hit the switch to open sewers and then swam to sewers.
Yeah.
Without opening it.
A good realization from Shan. Not too much idle, but sadly not enough to catch back up. And with Elegy collected, that is go mode for Skyygoro. Now we're just in 3 dungeon mode. And sadly, no frog mask, so no frogs. But maybe there might be a princess to the moon. Someone has to take the 5-second time loss. I don't know who.
I'm just thinking about Termina Field Wave the Hero.
Yeah, double
Kamara
Kamara
locked by Boss Blue Warp.
Yeah.
That's kind of nuts.
If only the RTI Way of the Hero was something a little bit easier. Like, if it was PFE, that would have kind of just helped push everyone the right way. That actually would have solved a lot of things that would have prevented people from just immediately dipping PR and just go PFE. Yeah, you get captains, but at least you get Letter to Mama as well. This guy is going to win the battle of Hugo Lover. This guy was first to doing Hugo, and it was most likely going to be first to beating the seed. gonna be interesting. 1 rupee short. Will Shannon go for... Does Shannon have a red potion?
I don't remember her buying one.
Oh, we just went the 1 rupee there. Okay. There's a quick 1 rupee in the crate next to Honey and Darling. And then the other crate on the other side, if you do have full HP, that also becomes a green rupee drop. Safety strats, we're grabbing a fairy. No shame, no shame. You gotta do 3 dungeons.
Yeah, he has Kokiri Gomez too.
Oh, brutal. And no infinite milk as well, no chateau. So can't even do light arrow strats. Efficiently, that is. If it's 5 jump slashes with Razor, I assume it's 10 jump slashes with K-Sword.
Sounds about right, I'm not sure though. I always do like spin attacks in between and sometimes mess them up, so I never count properly.
Uh-oh. Close on the grab there.
Nice, Epona, nice.
I think what happened there is sometimes opponents can get slowed down after running into a mob. And I guess that's what happened. Also missing the opportunity to pick up the Ocean title lead first. Once it was known that you find Lens of Truth yeah, we're gonna get the Ocean title lead now, I guess. So it's probably still possible, but do have to result in a go back. Nope, gonna hit the owl, and then that's just gonna make you miss the deadline. Storms to remove the curse. That's going to be terrible fighting because that storm effect is just probably going to last throughout the whole fight.
It would be like a 2 FPS bonus fight on BC.
Getting lucky with the magic drops though. Died for the magic, but we have fairy. We got like 5 more jump slashes. Can only get hit 5 more. Yeah, basically 5 more times if you grab every health. Do I have copium that, like, it can somehow be done? Shan's gonna go for it. Shan's gonna go try to do lemons with less than 30 minutes on the clock by the time she gets to that door. We're gonna need the best
Yeah, this
Best
is gonna
of
be
luck.
tight. It seems possible, but like,
Oh,
Not
no
cheap.
magic too. No, 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 no. Imagine if that's the difference maker, just running short of magic.
The problem
Shan-
is as well having to wait for them all to transform.
Yeah, but I think Shan's gonna get it. There seems to be more than enough time. Although Shan not giving herself the best of opportunity to get the most maximized time, she's most likely just gonna get it done.
I don't know. It's gonna be rough. I don't know, like 10 in-game minutes or something for just for them to transform.
We got a really bad spread of the lemons right now. It's getting too dicey right now.
This is our 4th lemons of the seed, and there may possibly be a 5th.
If that other one just keeps going the wrong way, it's gonna be very painful when one of them doesn't grow up.
Yeah, I think it's Jover.
Everyone make your bets. How many lemons will grow up? There's how many of them? There's supposed to be like 9 of them.
10.
10. Or 5 with 5 minutes left. 4, 3, 2, 1. They got it. Got it.
Oh
Got
my
it. Got
god!
it. Got it. 10 out of 10. Would rate again. Sploosh. Now
Like
get
down
out.
to the frame. Insane read from Shan. She knew she had time.
We do have FD, but we're choosing to do arrow strats. Would have lined up really well for FD as well. A lot of opportunities to be hitting down that red one. Not the best opportunity to be swapping FD because of that Z target. Yep.
Yeah, Shan pretty much following in the footsteps. She's still a good like 10 minutes behind.
We did have a Great Bay Temple Foolish. Not Foolish except Song. Because in this case, that healing locked the remaining dungeons. If Shan got one thing from this seed, it's a very, very nice clip.
Yeah, that was great.
I was a doubter until the very end. Good ego fight. Alright, most important part. Don't forget to turn into Ocean Tidal, dude. Choosing to also roll out. And then warp. Nope, just gonna continue rolling out.
This might be our first sub 3 in Challenge Cup.
How many matches have... Oh, that was a really close shot by Sky. How many races has there been?
4 or 5? 5. No, 4.
It's definitely plausible that this is going to be the first one. That is keg for Shan. How many cycles has our runners have had to gone through? Sky had at least had to gone through at least 6 cycles, I feel.
Take that!
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's pretty rough.
No way Shan is bringing Princess to the Moon this time around.
Challenge Cup has been going pretty well. I think I've seen every match so far. And, yeah, it's been kind of fun.
Challenge Cup, only 8 participants, and this is the first losers bracket match that's being played. The other losers bracket match, I should avoid trying to say the names in case of spoilers, but they haven't done their race as well.
We're just posting the bracket there in case anyone's interested in how it's going so far.
I wonder how it was seeded, the Challenge Cup. It must have been seeded based on their placements in the quals.
Take that!
Yeah, I would guess so. I want to say FaZe organized it, I'm not 100% sure though.
FaZe did organize it. Interesting. Looking at the quals, it would have seemed like Fabio, which is in the Challenge Cup, is should have been the first seed, but Fabio is listed as 6th seed. So it might have just been random, and the numbers don't mean seeding.
Yeah, that would make sense too, because I don't think Shan played any qualifiers. She was too busy restreaming.
The requirements for Challenge Cup, I don't even think it mentioned that you couldn't be a participant in main bracket S5 tourney, but it just basically said if you played some quals and if they let you or not. So there was a chance that you didn't even need to play any quals. If they just wanted you in, they could have put you in.
Yeah, that was partly to make up numbers too, to make it an even tournament.
Yeah. It's good that we had a even 8 though. Not a lot of participants were willing to play Challenge Cup, I feel. It's pretty lucky that we even got 8.
Yeah, well, I know at least a couple of people that wanted to, but missed the ping.
Oh, yeah.
This is unfortunate.
One of them was Reliable, the real Reliable. I'm not sure if he would have actually participated or not He seems to have taken a small break from S5, but yeah. I think
Kind of
Arrival
same
was
case.
also 33rd seed too. Well,
Yeah.
34th technically.
Same case with Gratofi, I think. He wasn't too disappointed that he missed it, but he might have participated if he'd seen it. I know Sean also missed it, STG Sean.
Yeah. Sean would have been really strong in the tourney.
Oh, for sure.
I'm sure they would have let you in, Marvel, but they probably would have asked you not to participate because, I don't know. I feel like you probably would have swept house, but not to discredit any of our Challenge Cup runners. But Marvel is all in that weird spot of like either finishing really strong or last locationing. And it seems to be the case for some of our Challenge Cup runners. Like Sky hit like a really good qual in one of them, and then just because they just missed one thing, they just get near last place. Just happens. Rando be rando. So we got GBT as our final dungeon for Sky, but Sky has yet to progress time tonight. It's just in final day.
Well, I know a few people that aren't that confident will do it after Goron Water Wheel.
Was that 2 attempts and then the backup? Respectable.
Yeah, that's a good rule of thumb. Like, try it twice. Don't get locked in, don't fall into the trap of like doing it over and over again and just getting tilted and not getting it.
Especially when you're in like a match that matters. Best time to be progressing time. Missed the spout. Progress your time here. Withdrawing 51 rupees. Not 49, not 50, 51.
Yeah, I'm also kind of surprised by that, Fox. Fox does some like way harder stuff than Goron Water Wheel, so it was kind of surprising.
First try. Let's
Nice.
Go. I wonder if Sky plays improved camera or not. I haven't been paying attention. Probably not, because going for this strat. This strat, it's also possible on improved camera. It's just a little bit more funky with how you gotta angle your C-stick.
Yeah, you gotta hold it in like the opposite direction, right? Or
I've heard
I
you had to
remember.
angle it towards the down left. Like if you have those notches on your stick, that would be a good spot. It has to be instant camera because then the way that Zora Link looked when grabbing that ledge was really awkward. You hold it southwest, so yeah, bottom left. And meanwhile, Shan did get Elegy, and that does put Shan in go mode.
I think Sky also played in Scrubs, right? Which, yeah, he did. He did really well in Scrubs, actually. But they had
Scrubs season
before.
1? Not sure it's Scrubs season 2. Don't recall.
I think so. I think he got 3rd place. Like, I think Alexander Harold won, and then it was Gratoffy in 2nd, and then Sky. But they had, that was before camera was a cosmetic option, so they had it on by default, so he's probably used to it.
Yeah. I think it was also wasn't the most newer improved camera. I like
Yeah,
the more instant improved camera.
I'm not going to play with it, but I'm glad it's there for, you know, people who are more comfortable with it.
That's unlucky. Should Shan go to Clockdown to progress time via Granny and then to GB to basically GBT? Interesting. First try water wheel. Nice. You got your questions ready?
I have a couple.
All I got for Shan is the hookshot chest, and then for Sky is just missing these checks, missing these pins, missing these checks.
Yeah, skipping that grow, and also some of the other things that you missed and curious about. Like, I'm sure you had, like, an idea, a plan. Some kind of, game plan in mind at the time.
I really thought Sky was just gonna just decide to just roll back up again. It's odd, but at least you can have a chance to repeat the ledge HP.
Yeah, probably changed his mind, changed his mind about something.
Sky is sick at that moment, so that's a factor. I hope Sky feels better. First try, again from Sky with the gainers. We're seeing a different strat from Shan's side. I don't even think we saw the Goron wheel, but we're seeing this hookshot strat, and with the side hop.
Shan does a lot of vanilla strats in GBT because she's just not that comfortable with some of the like bigger time-saving strats, which is fair enough. If you're not comfortable with them, if you haven't really practiced them, you're not going to lose that much time. Just do the vanilla one that you can do easily.
And then Sky doing that small time save strat. It saves. I feel like it saves like a good like 7 seconds, because otherwise you would have to wait on the spout to go down and back up.
Yeah.
Not all the runners know of that trick. I know Pojo doesn't do that trick. Ah, yes, the fart.
Take that!
Not many heart containers. Not really much of a healthy seed. There was only like one heart container, I think, that was found.
There's definitely a bit of a difference in these Great Bay temples. The Sky's quite a bit more practiced.
Definitely. How much of a time difference, especially with the two mistakes that Sky did in the beginning? I think it probably would have evened up. Wonder if Sky's gonna first try to hit the magic pot in this room. Or just not go for the magic at all. Definitely gonna need a little bit more magic. Magic's on the right-hand side. First
Nice.
try.
Easy.
I never get it right. I only know it now when it doesn't matter. When I'm in a race, I'm gonna mess that up. Not that I'm worried about Sky, but Sky does not have a fairy for this fight. Not that he's gonna need it.
Yeah, I was going to say 8 hearts is it's possible to die, but probably not. I've died with FD and 7 hearts before.
It happens. Sometimes they're just brutal. They just knock you down and then the Beyblades come out. It was a weird thing on Sky, yeah. Sky was the first to that region too. Still going for bomb shreds, even though you have FD.
Yeah, it happens, Merv. Trev told me it's known as like the ZFG if you die to Majora with FD. Because when it happened to me, he was there to laugh at me.
GG's to Skyygoro. Finish time of 2:48:39. We have same like minds. We're speaking at the same time.
That is the first sub 3 in Challenge Cup, so GG.
So far, we have Skyygoro going to be joining us for interviews. Still waiting on ShanaanBread to confirm or deny. We have both our runners confirmed to join us in the comm booth. So just to recap that whole seed, what was that? Goron start. We've gotten all of our Way of the Heroes hinted early on. And it was, what was that? North Clocktown was Deku Bow. Then that bow for Swamp Arch for Zora, Zora for Magic and Captains, and Letter to Mama.
Yeah.
That was a lot. That Zora opened up a lot.
Termina Field Wath was just the Cafe's Mask and Kamara, right? Was there something else?
Not Kamara, Bremen, but there was a wallet in. So both aromas were required. Aroma and Office gave wallet. Welcome in, Skyygoro.
Yeah, thanks, GG's.
How did you feel about that seed?
It was good until it wasn't.
It's good when it wasn't. Welcome in, ShanaanBread.
GG, Shan.
GG's. Nice attempt.
I
So,
really messed up that letter to Mama. I got really mad at myself when I got it.
it was very back and forth. It could have been your seed to win probably if you had gotten that, but it was also contingent on you also pushing your time immediately after doing
Ocean Title Deed.
Camaro. No. So
Oh, Camaro. Right, okay. Makes
because
sense.
you didn't collect Camaro at the time. So once you got into your Cafe's Mask, you were, I think, in final hours as well as Sky. So you weren't able to check the LTM. So you would have had to also just decide to skip Graveyard and go straight towards Letter to Mama. If you did that, that would have given you the best case scenario to catch up and possibly win the seed.
I was pushing the
Got it.
final hours. I was pushing the final hours a lot because I was worried about, especially that first time when I picked up the Ocean Title Deed. I'd push those final hours to the limit, just hoping I would get Hook, because I really didn't want to have to do lemons again.
And
Really great.
That was a really strong play of doing that. Sadly, it just didn't pan out.
No, yeah.
So we got a few questions, mostly aimed towards Sky.
Yo.
There was a lot of things that were forgotten. One of them was Bomber Kids. That was the first one forgotten.
Yep.
The other one was what was that one? Regal?
Midnight Meeting?
Midnight Meeting. That was another one.
Yeah.
Also the Great Big Host Gossip and Cliff Peak.
Oh.
'Cause
I
the
just thought I
Gossip
didn't.
Stone-
I didn't have a hook shot at that point,
Yeah, the
so I
Gossip
wasn't
Stone
even bothered.
required Ocean Title Deed on Grog.
Yep. And the thing is, right, once
well.
I got that hint, I clocked that Camaro was the way of the hero for Termina. Because I realized that the Ocean Title Deed couldn't have been the Wath because it was hinted.
In that case, no, because Termina Field had Bremen. Bremen is your Wath item there. I mean, it is hinted, but it's not that from that region. So Termina Field, Bremen was already your original Wath item. It just so happened that Cafe's Mask was also required.
That was pretty dirty.
Man. That was such a bad location for everything, really. I had to cycle quite a few times.
The other thing we were kind of confused as Sky is when you went to Path to Snowhead and you opened the grotto and then never went in.
Did I not?
No, you
Yeah,
just
you
opened
just-
it and then...
Amazing.
I got ADHD. I just go, and I don't know what's going on.
That was the
It's
biggest,
a blessing and a curse. I don't know.
because you missed that. That was Keaton's mask, and Keaton's quiz gave you Grey Fairy Sword.
Yeah.
So that was another loss on you.
I know. So, did you end up doing bombers?
I think I came around to do it. Yeah, ended up being nothing.
Yeah. See, that North Clocktown was kind of dirty. It had a lot of stuff in it. It had FD and GFS, and I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. It was a bit of a messy one because it had Deku and Bow, and I was like,
Oh, that's what. Oh, I thought bow was Termina Field. I forgot that I got my bow there. Okay.
We were mentioning that as well because we saw that on your tracker.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me of the massive fuck up I did right at the beginning. Was I got really lucky because I did what was a human transform or human Great Fairy, and then I went back in and did human the second time. If I didn't go back in, I would never have got that bow because I'd done it twice because ADHD brain. Thinking because basically I went in, I did the human, I got Deku, and then I changed into a Goron and I rolled out. So my brain thought, oh, I just did it as Goron. I'm gonna go back in as human because I'm a dumbass. That's basically what happened.
I think what happened with the grotto was that I was wanting to get gold dust turned in, and I bombed it, and then I don't know.
I thought you were just gonna roll back up. It was inefficient, but at least you had the chance to repeat.
Yeah,
You just worked back, and then I was like, well, you could have just done the gold dust after Snow Temple, but then we were also worried that you might have not been able to finish it with 4 hours slowdown time. Because it is a tough dungeon to do without hooking.
That's what I was worried about. That's the main reason I went all the way up. That's crazy, man. I swear to God, I went in there.
That makes sense, though. You just opened it and you're like, well, job done. I'm out.
That's my brain in a nutshell, dude. I did it. I did it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
The Zora Mask. The Zora Mask did lock you guys pretty much. I really thought, Sky, you were gonna do both your archeries. If you did both your archeries, you would have had a really huge lead. You probably would have finished the seed probably 30 minutes sooner if you had done it.
I don't know, man. Swamp shooting. I guess the bow was pointing there. I don't know.
That's why I did it.
Yeah.
I believe in wall chains. Daddy section.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
But both of you guys were very late for that, and that's nothing to feel bad about. Minigames are just really tough.
Yeah, I mean, I only did all of my minigames at once because I was like, okay, I have the ability to just do Honey and Darling and Town Archery together, and I was like, well, the bow's in a Waff location, so there's a chance there's something behind us. That's why I did Swamp Archery.
Yeah.
And I don't usually do minigames very early anyway, so that was about average time for me to do Swamp Archery anyway. I'd probably say my least favorite part of the seed was absolutely getting wrecked by Goth. Constantly. I was getting bullied.
I think I did FD strats on Goat.
I did bomb FD strats, but I didn't have my audio cues, so I was letting the bomb go too early or too late, and then getting absolutely thrown for a loop. So, yeah, beautiful.
How'd you do on your Goron race?
I came third, I think, or fourth. It was pretty gnarly.
I think both you guys got.
I ran out of magic at the last minute.
There was just a huge cluster of everyone on the bridge, and I think I got bullied around the trees or something, and I lost my spikes. So that's why I was so happy that the races agreement was we just had to finish the race. We didn't have to win. We'd probably still be going.
We had discussed the wording of that by finish the race. Like, we just assumed that you guys had to touch the finish line, right? But there's a chance that you could do the race and not touch the finish line, because if you fall in the midpoint, you're not going to be able to touch the finish line before it voids you back.
Yeah.
So then Regal had the great idea. It's like, wait, why don't they just do the race without the Gorons? Because you touch the finish line and then you finish the race, right?
Yeah, just roll to the end.
Too much.
Backup strat.
But that's
too much jargon.
Fun in that.
Too much jargon. Too much.
I think
go.
I think it's funny by yourself, just rolling by yourself.
Anybody see how happy I was for Hugo to have ice arrows?
Oh my god,
so
that
happy.
Hugo.
Yeah, we were planning to do Hugo anyway, and it was so exciting. It's so good seed, BT. BT Slacker, good seed. Such a beautiful seed.
That first cycle, right? Because did I do Bremen's in the first cycle? It was like final night or something. I inverted and then I just did all of Snowhead. So I literally did Hugo, I did Goron Race, I did literally everything in those final hours. I was just like, I'm gonna push the limits of this. And I pushed it so many times. Because that damn hook. As soon as I got Letter to Mama, I was like, I'm in no mode.
I thought it was like LTK.
Yeah,
Might have been for toilet. I thought it might have been for
Yeah,
toilet, and then I found
I
another
thought
piece
that.
of paper.
Ocean title, dude.
Yeah.
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 And then getting that lens, I was just like, Shiro.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Shiro.
I don't know. So I accidentally double timed in Graveyard, and I went past Midnight
Oh.
Meeting, and I was like, well, guess I'm doing Madame Aroma and Bar.
Lucky
So
you.
I double timed all the way then?
That'd save you a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did Midnight Meeting, and then I started being like, oh shit, what check did I miss? And then I clocked it. I was like, oh no, I didn't get the sewer chest. I just knew straight away, and I went straight to it, got Letter to Mama. And I was like, oh, well, okay, that's my no mode. I'm good. I'm free from the rest of the seed. Because there's no way that I couldn't have been in no mode at that point, because that was keg go mode, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I saw the keg, I couldn't believe it. But it makes sense. I guess I
Yep,
should have read that hint. Did I?
You
I
did
must
not
have
read that
surfaced.
hint, and
I
you
know I
won't
didn't read.
where
No,
the
I mean I didn't
problem
read
is.
that hint, but did I go? Did I just
You
go
did-
straight to Pirate
you
Fortress,
went-
or did I surf? Like, did I go on land? I don't remember.
Oh, you swam straight to first time straight to Pinnacle Rock and got like magic there, right? And then
Great
to
magic.
Pirate Fortress without going towards a cliff.
Yeah.
TFE
I was-
players first before PR would have been bailed because they not only would have found captains there, it would have led them into getting their fire arrows before getting back to their magic. So there was a chance of going into Snowhead Temple without fires, but it was pretty low.
Where was there only one magic, or was it two?
You guys only found one magic.
Yeah.
I assume
makes sense.
magic somewhere magic lock.
Yeah, probably.
I assume.
Usually I push PFE like straight away, but I think at the time where I was, it just wasn't beneficial because I was gonna like push all the way into Pirate's Fortress because vanilla hook pain, and at the time,
Yeah.
it was pretty much my only option was to push PFI all the way in. And if I hadn't missed that Letter to Mama, I think I'd been in a better position. I was just about to head to Gyorg's room when you finished. And then I had to do Stone Tower as well. So... yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was fun. I did have fun.
Yeah, it was a good seed.
Yeah, it was fun.
One last
There you
thing to conclude it real quick. Since Sky didn't find the last sometimes hint, there was a many percentage chance that Sky could have just been screwed out of the seed, similar to how Shan just mispeaked or just forgot that Letter to Mama chest. So there was the obvious 50-50 chance that it could have been on the turn-in itself, so Sky wouldn't have figured that out. But then
Yeah.
you only had 3 Gossip Stones left. So there was a 1 in 3 chance that it could have been the Swamp Spider House one, so you would have never figured that out, and you would have just been screwed the whole time, probably doing Stone Tower, well, not Stone Tower Temple, but doing all of Woodfall Temple in this case, and Secret Shrine. The last one was Canyon Dock.
Yeah, I
Oh.
got that. I got that
didn't-
one, didn't I?
I didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Was it?
You didn't need to peek at that point because you decided to peek the Ocean Title Deed turn in.
Oh, yeah.
HP. And then from there, Sky realized that it was no mode. But besides that, I have no other comments. You got
Yeah,
anything, Regal and Racers?
Oh,
Nah.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Well raced though. That was like really close.
Yeah,
So
I
the
can go
longest
back to
time.
commentating now.
Take my spot.
No,
Join us back on the restreamer side.
Jan, I'll
Give
put my
other
victory
runners
back.
Horrible seeds.
You go. You go on.
What?
I say you put. I'll retract my victory. You go on. I don't
What?
want to play season 5 anymore.
I'm not going to accept that unless you're serious. Okay.
No, I'll keep going.
People's champ. Come on.
I guess I gotta win. People's champ
Yep.
with the people's elbow.
Yep, you can do it. I believe in you.
Alright. Well, GG's.
GG's. Thank you guys for the restream.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna head out.
Bye.
Bye.
And of course, give our runners ShanaanBread and Skyygoro a follow. Also, show some love to our trackers, Ali, Oops, and Basepoint for the work they did, and of course to our commentators, Brigo Bash and the other section. Coming on ZSR tonight, we have a ALTTP All Dungeons League race and a Zelda 2 Randomizer Standard Tournament double feature. So stay tuned for those. But other than that, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye.